Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And oh boy, do we have a couple of important things to talk about concerning Ripple and XRP. Now today, guys, I want to up the giveaway amount to a whopping $100. Normally, we're doing 50 XRP giveaways, which is about $12. Today, I want to do $100, which is 400 XRP that we're going to be giving away. Still the same, all you have to do is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. But also make sure you follow me on Twitter, because that's where we're going to be announcing the winner. For this giveaway, we're going to need 1,000 likes within 24 hours, which we most likely cannot do. But keep in mind, there are at least 70 videos on my channel with 1,000 plus likes. So it is definitely possible. Don't fret that. It's just a little bit harder. All right, you guys need to help by sharing this video, and let's get on with my content. So the important article has a very catchy title, and because of that, I'm kind of scared to share it. The title reads, Ripple, over 72% of all investors believe that XRP will reach $100. According to a survey of XRP investors, 72.4% believe that the crypto will reach a price of $100 in the future. Now, that's not the only statistic that came out of this questionnaire or the survey of over 1,000 members. It has also shown some other quite staggering numbers. Also interesting in the result that 68% of XRP owners invested to get rich. Only just under 15% each bought it as a means of payment or because they love new technologies. And it is also remarkable that XRP holders have strong hands. Thus, 94.3% of the survey participants stated they are long-term investors and only 5.7% are traders. So with this, a couple of conclusions to draw. Because my point of today is not to talk about the $100 prediction. I want to actually give you guys a lesson, hopefully, about risk management. All right, but it will come after we get some of these numbers in to draw some perspective. All right, a couple of conclusions though thus far. Quite a huge chunk of the XRP investors are in it to win it, are in it to get rich, and also a lot of them are willing to hold on for a longer while. That's what's concluded here, which to me sounds quite obvious as well. Furthermore, only 43% of them are willing to partially or completely exit the XRP market if XRP would reach a price of $100 in the years 2021 to 2025. In my opinion, a pretty strange question to ask already, but alright, the question has been asked. And then only 43% of them would exit some coins at $100. That's where I'm starting to see some friction. All right, a little bit further though, 39.1% would exit at a price of $10 and $50, which means that 82% do not want to exit their XRP investment below $10. Which to me is one of the most stupid things I have ever seen. So don't get me wrong on this one. I am a long-term XRP holder. I definitely think we can earn some great bucks by investing. Again, that's my opinion. It's not finished advice. And I'm definitely going to be holding the majority of my coins. But to not sell any XRP below $10 ever, or even at $100, is very freaking dumb. Again, in my opinion. Why am I saying that? Why is Dusty, the bull man, saying that you should be selling a little bit at $100? Well, I don't know if you guys have ever checked out my retirement plan, which I've made for you guys and just, kind of talked to a couple of things for. One of the key points in here is this thing right here. All right, I never finished it because, well, I'm not giving this plan out to any special. It's just something I made to talk about a couple of subjects like retiring, holding XRP. One of the cool and interesting things in here, though, is a kind of a cash out table. What it represents is you gotta showcase, well, at least know for yourself, at what points you'll cash out a couple of XRP. Dusty, why are you saying that? What's going on? Well, guys, listen to me here. Let's say XRP goes back to all-time high, plus 10 cents, which means everybody is in profit. If you do not sell any XRP at all, you could make the same fatal mistake as 2018 when it got to all-time high. And mind you, that was 1,013 days ago. So, to kind of put that into perspective, let's say we could go back to this date right now, right? All-time high, 2018. Knowing what you know now, would you sell some or all of your coins? Well, most likely yes, right? Because you know the price will go back to 10 cents somewhere further down the line. So you would, of course, sell all your coins. What if we get to this price again and you're unsure where the price is going to go? Would you sell some now? Well, I would say, yes, you will at least sell some, because there's a good chance we'll go higher, so you will only sell, let's say about 5, maybe 10% of your coins, depending on what you're comfortable with. You're going to sell at least some, because you think it's going to go higher. But what if it doesn't, all right? You don't want to be that guy that did not sell any at all-time high. Look at those rhymes, baby. But yeah, you don't want to be that guy. And there's too many of them. There's too many people who have made that mistake. What I'm saying is there's a good chance that once we get to all-time high, it will fall back down. Even though the chance of going up is stronger and better, and you will most likely ultimately get to a higher price than all-time high, there is just a good chance that the point you're selling at right now is not going to be the lowest point ever. So let's say it goes back to all-time high. There's a good chance that at one point in the future, we will go below all-time high again. Again, not guaranteed. I'm not going to say you should be hoping for it, but I'm saying it could be. So it's not that bad to sell some. And to kind of get back to that risk management thing, one of the things I see as very important is having stability, but not too much, right? I always see this risk management as a kind of a pitfall, because, well, you of course want to maximize profits by maximizing the risk, sort of. I mean, no, you always want to maximize profits whilst minimizing the risk. That's what everybody would want. But of course, they are counter opposites, where it's maximizing profit will most likely also have the highest risk. Of course, you want to find a middle way there. If you do not cash out anything at all, you just keep holding, then what are you going to cash out at? At what price? What is it enough? What if we go back down $1 before your target? Have you thought about those? There's a couple of fun crypto games where you can kind of bet on where the price is going to go, like some of those multipliers, which were very popular on YouTube a little while ago. And what they do is they just go in like a flow. They go like this, it's like moonshot, like rockets or something like that, which just you can bet on. How far is it going to go? That's kind of what you're doing then. All right, you could be in your head saying, okay, I'm going to cash out at 50. All of a sudden, we go back down at 94. Or 49, sorry, guys. Things like that can happen. But to get back to that risk management thing, well, if you're not going to cash out anything at all, the risk there is that you will always be rich on paper, but you will always be that same guy with maybe a 9-to-5 job, not having any money to live your life luxuriously, even though you might have $10 million in XRP. You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy. All right. I personally would rather cash. Let's say you just cash out 3%. All right. Let's say that's worth $20,000 at one point. I don't even know. All right. Maybe it's only $1,000. It doesn't really matter. Let's say it's 3%. If you cash that out, you can at least possibly get some nicer food, some healthier food, some healthier living situations for the time, while still having 97% of your investment. And that is because these prices, yeah, they're a lot of them are psychological, right? They are psychological points which people like to sell at, but they're not always the best thing. It's not necessarily like, okay, $10 or otherwise I'm not going to sell. Those marks are often kind of annoying to get to. All right, let's say you had $5 in your head to sell the first round. Well, it got to about $4 on some exchanges, $4.50 on some exchanges, $3.50. yeah, you could have missed it just by a little bit, but then again, be hurt so much in the long run. There's also, of course, the counter opposite, which is like you'll sell too much, where you're just selling off 90% of your portfolio on all-time high, and then you only have 10% left to ride wave up. I also can't really get behind that one because I'm more of the opinion that you should be aiming for the higher levels, like, for example, XRP at, let's say, $10, $20, whatever. You should be aiming for those, while, of course, staying rational and knowing that it might never get there. It might, all right? I mean, we all know that it is very profitable to Ripple, to all of us, and it's just logical for XP to go higher. But there are also some other sides. You know, they have a lot of coins, they have a lot of this, that, which means they weren't really designed to have higher prices in that end. So it could be that it can never get above, you know, $25. Just pick a number. I don't really know. I'm just saying it could, hypothetically speaking, be. That's not my thought. I'm guessing we could get to an XRP price of $100. We could. But I'm just giving you guys the facts, sort of, and kind of the thought you should have in your mind. Knowing that, you should, in my opinion, again, this is not financial advice, just my own words, my own opinion, be prepared for the higher gains, whilst also making sure you get something out of this whole journey. If you didn't catch out anything at that point in the past, or even along the way, you waited now 1,000 days, kind of on nothing, because you're still in losses, you're still, you know, not really further off. Let's say you bought at this point at least your favorite watch. You know, you bought a $5,000 watch. You at least got something to keep from this whole journey, which is, I think, really, really important for your own sanity as well, and to make sure you're motivated to keep pulling through. All right, now I had a couple of other articles and a couple other things I want to talk about, but I think we'll keep it at that for today. Just a little bit of a warning for you guys to cash out along the way. All right, there's more numbers in here. Let's quickly go over these two alineas just quickly. This percentage is surprisingly high when you consider that XRP is currently more than 92% below its all-time high of $3.31, and that 44.1% of the holders are still sitting on losses. In view of this, it is also surprising that a full 42.9% are all in XRP and are not invested in any other cryptocurrency. In contrast, 44.3% of the respondents stated that XRP accounts for 30 to 50% of their portfolio. So, a lot of guys have at least a huge part in XRP, which is okay. You know, I'm not saying that's good or bad. You can definitely go for that. I'm personally always recommending people to diversify in at least 5 coins, but, you know, anybody their own decision. In terms of investment amount, 77% own at least 10,000 XRP, which I think is a lie. Honestly, guys, I think it's a lie. I don't think that 77% of the community owns 10,000. I think possibly 60% of the respondents own at least 10,000, and out of the whole community, maybe like 15, let's say maybe 15, yeah, something like that percent of the whole community, maybe even less, owns really more than 10,000 XRP. It's a lot. And that number is really hard to pinpoint, because if you check out the rich list for XRP, you can never really grasp how many people have how many accounts, and thus how much they really hold. You know, it's pretty damn difficult. But I'll get into this whole poll a little bit more later today. I thought it was interesting, yet a little bit flawed and a little bit dumb. But I'll get more into it, as I just said. As reported by the CNF a few days ago, the renowned chart analyst Credible Crypto also expressed extremely bullish opinions on XRP. The analyst predicts a rise in XRP price during the next bull run, upwards of $20 or $30. Again, I think that's also skewing you guys' mind. Alright, I'm always positive on XRP, and again, guys, I'm definitely here for the long run. I'm also not going to be selling all my holdings at all-time high, definitely not. I think I would even ride the wave all the way up, maybe never getting rid of my whole stack. But I am going to be cashing out throughout. I would definitely cash them out at $5, definitely cash them out at $10, definitely cash them more out at $20, just to make sure I have something to show that I've been through this all, and to have something to show for it, you know, maybe buy something cool, or maybe just have that money stuck. I don't know what I would put it in. I don't know if I want to go for fiat or gold or some tangible thing, some other, like maybe a watch. but I'm definitely going to be cashing out at points. And I always recommend you guys to pinpoint these as well. Put them down, write them on paper so you don't stray away from them when the time comes. Because people are always going to be like, oh, let me just wait 10 more cents. Let me just wait 10 more cents. And often get stuck. Guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Don't forget to share this with all your people to remind them of this. Take care.